Guys, so much going on at La Poubelle tonight. The chaos, the lack of protection from the corrupt police department that come here and spill ridiculous rules of what we're allowed to do and not allowed to do. And it's so against our First Amendment right. Hold on. I know, I've been watching it. I see it. Yeah, so here we are here. The kids are over here. Oh, where's Serge is? Where the fuck is Serge? So what's going on, guys? How are you doing? You okay?
A little broken nose.
Oh, fuck. You gonna go home and adjust it?
I'll go to the
doctor? Yeah. So they did nothing?
They did nothing. They said he wasn't in there, but he was in there. And then when they walked over here, the guy got out and got into an Uber.
They're so corrupt.
Corrupt.
It's so pathetic. Yeah, it's horrible.
Like 10 out of 10, right?
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's just like, for me, it just like grates to my deepest nerves.
They didn't take any pictures of my injury. They're supposed to take pictures. They didn't take pictures.
No, they're corrupt. You see them. And the fact that it took them so long to get here.
Yeah. Nobody found their social media yet?
Did you see Serge? No?
What?
Have you seen Serge?
Serge was just...
I thought he was, right.
I did see him, but he went with Jasmine.
Oh. Oh, they are? Are they searching for someone or something?
Searching for like a phone or something.
Oh, did someone lose a phone? So this guy came out of La Poubelle, attacked streets, and the cops did nothing. What are you looking for?
Just having some
Okay.
whatever. I don't know the phone numbers.
Yeah, absolutely horrifying, guys. Yeah, I texted you 2 pictures.
Oh, okay, I haven't looked at them yet.
Yeah.
Just stuck my hand in the bloody earphones.
1234. 1234.
I mean, Street's just, at first he was just trying to keep the guy calm.
He literally just laid over him after he got
Yeah.
punched in the face like 5 times. He'll come back and listen.
Well, and then the fact that it took so long for the police to get here.
Listen, the guy was yelling at him. Like, he
The
was,
fact that they're just sitting there chilling. Like,
Yeah, and there they are again.
no, nothing they're pressed about.
They got their fingers up their ass.
Nothing they're pressed about.
Yeah, she did find it.
I sent Jess 2 pictures of the guy.
Well, we found his
Okay. Yeah, the cops definitely don't care at all. I mean, his nose is definitely broken. And they don't even care. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And the fact that Jess was on the phone waiting for them and they were yelling at Jess about it, it's just horrifying. These guys do not know what they're doing. They don't know who they're protecting. They got their heads up their ass. They're corrupt. No, no, no. They said, oh, the guy's not in there. And then all of a sudden, the moment they walked away, the guy ran out and evidently got into an Uber.
Moving again?
Corrupt, 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 corrupt. And bro, you have a choice to work here or not. Just ridiculous. And these people, yeah, it's just ridiculous. Uh-huh.
I mixed it up. It was actually when they lived in Whitley's. We actually walked 21. It was like we walked up, and obviously we walked down to get there.
You know? Just horrible. Fucking sick people. Sick, sick, sick people.
He is old. He's great. Yeah, so he's in prison. No, he's married to what's her name?
No problem with it. They're just shooting the shit while children get trafficked. This is your LAPD. Child trafficking protectors in the pocket of Scientology. That's your LAPD. Child trafficking protectors. How many
I mean,
of
you
us
see
children,
how many people
the list we put
are
on
so
the
corrupt.
LAPD.
These
It is
cops are
now.
so
No
corrupt.
matter how much we try to talk to them, they still just go and protect the child traffickers.
I hope you guys don't have kids.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope you guys don't have kids.
You have no access to
And if you have kids, you don't have people sitting around with their finger up their ass.
traffic right across the street. Our passports were locked.
Yeah, let's have a little party in the parking lot.
We were not having a religious experience. Being locked up in Scientology hotel.
Let's protect Scientology.
You moral imbecile.
Yeah, protect Scientology. Google, laugh, laugh. Uh-huh, funny. Funny, funny, funny. I hope your kids are safe at home.
That they are literally protecting child traffickers.
I mean, it's just ridiculous. They sit there and they're laughing, they're giggling. They don't want to do anything. We're paying them. Our tax dollars are paying their fucking paycheck. And they're sitting there just leaning against the car like they're so cool. Oh, we don't have to do anything. Corrupt.
And child trafficking is what you're protecting. Goggle.
Look at this.
Gaggle of police officers who have no problem coming to the rescue of child traffickers that are right across the street.
They don't want to rescue them. They want to protect the Scientologists. That's what they do.
Our passports. We were children.
Dirty blood money, that's what you're taking.
Talk to your leadership! Why the fuck were our passports locked up?
Surge. They're just idiots. They're fucking idiots. They're fucking idiots. I'm sorry, guys.
Hope you're enjoying your little fire chat, child trafficking protectors! Hope you are! Looking so unconcerned for children who cannot fend for themselves! Why are children expected to fend for themselves? Why? Why LAPD? Why LAPD leadership? Why are child traffickers being protected, LAPD? Why? Pandemic institutionalized child trafficking of minors. The LAPD is in the pocket of people that child traffic. They're right across the street. But they're shooting the shit and laughing away because they find it very funny. Look at them having jokes, cracking jokes, having a jolly old time. The LAPD child trafficking protecting all the children that are trafficked across the street at Celebrity Center. The LAPD gives no F's about. They'll go play in their little prison.
And look, there's only one set of balls over there. And it's a woman.
Stop siding with the child traffickers. You guys are well aware. Stop defending them.
There's only one set of balls over there, and she's a woman. The other ones are a bunch of pussies. Yeah, you know who you are. 5'3" over there thinking you're 6'7".
What are you doing sitting there while children get child trafficked across the street? Why?
I hope you have kids, and I hope they're safe. You don't even know what that means, do you?
Protect and serve child traffickers. That's all we get, right?
All you know is like, gee,
Get the children
I'm
locked up.
5'6" feet,
Get the
and
children
I
locked
feel
up.
like I'm 7 feet because I have a badge on me. Oh, wow, don't I look pretty? You can see I'm just like so not happy today, guys. You're getting a raw version of Michael right now. It's just like, it's just ridiculous, you know?
So this is what you pay the LAPD to do.
Yeah, this is what you pay the LAPD to do. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
People for no reason doesn't actually apply a shred of the law when people commit crimes. They get caught on video and the LAPD ignores it.
Oh, totally, right? Where is the guy that had the gun? Did you guys just let the guy with the gun go away?
Why are you guys defending the child traffickers across the street? Do a better job, LAPD. The world is watching.
The world is watching your mess.
The world is watching you be corrupt. The world's watching you be compromised.
Modern day racketeering. That's what you guys are involved with. Get a clue. And if you don't know what that means, get a dictionary. See you guys.
Child trafficking is a criminal act, LAPD. But you wouldn't know it because you just sit there doing nothing. And LAPD leadership sends their best to protect the child traffickers across the street. The OSA trap house being set up to do exactly what in the hell it's doing. This.
This is what LA taxpayer dollars
So let it settle in, you guys. Right
supports.
here is how pressed the LAPD is.
Ego,
There's actually a scene of a crime that
ego,
was they're shooting
ego,
they're laughing
ego,
they're protecting
ego,
traffickers.
ego.
They're not pressed. They don't give an F. The children's passports were locked up.
Yeah.
The LAPD gives no F's if children's passports got locked up. They're calling that a religious experience that minors are having.
Sorry, guys. That guy was big PR mogul. Got a lot of
And they just shoot the shit. Oh yeah, it's a great night to be the LAPD protecting child traffickers. It's a wonderful night to be the LAPD protecting child traffickers.
All of you have the blood on your hands.
Children's blood, no less. Children.
How many more women are you going to allow to get raped in that restaurant you're protecting? You don't care.
Look at them laughing, guys. That's all they do.
No, they're just
They
gross.
don't have a second thought in their mind, guys. Just laugh.
They have no balls. The only one that has balls there is the girl. She got bigger balls than all your balls put together.
Why are you guys proud of supporting child traffickers?
Investigate. Aren't you police? Aren't you supposed to connect dots? Start investigating.
They can't connect dots.
Stop being
They can't
told.
find their asshole
Stop
from
being
their
told
mouth.
that L. Ron Hubbard wasn't a felon. He's a felon. L. Ron Hubbard, convicted felon, child trafficker, literal Epstein on steroids. It's what the LAPD protects. A felon that organized child trafficking be done on an industrial size scale. 100 times more than Epstein and Ghislaine combined.
Yeah, what are you doing there? Nothing, exactly. Someone said something smart just now. What are we doing here? I heard that. That was brilliant.
What are you
Maybe
doing?
that's what got you into the force. What are we doing here? Scratching our ass?
Protecting child traffickers because there's nothing better to do. Protecting child traffickers because they pay a lot of overtime. Protecting child traffickers because we get a very good deal. Protecting child traffickers. Right, LAPD leadership? How many more passports needed to get locked up before it raised a shred of red flag to the LAPD leadership? Karen Bass, mayor of the city. Where in the hell are you, Karen Bass? This is your LAPD protecting child traffickers and laughing. Protecting child traffickers getting their passports locked up and laughing.
We're just get out of here. You see how ruthless this is? It's ridiculous. They're pigs. That's where they got the word pig from. They're pigs.
Literal
If
pigs.
you protect child traffickers, you are a pig.
I mean,
Why is the idea of children being trafficked?
yeah, she's in Paris. On our dollar again, the government sends her to Paris where we talked about this yesterday. She could have She could have like done a Zoom call. No, I got to go there to meet these people just to see the Olympics potentially, and I have to be there to understand what's going on, because what's going on in the city here. It's perfect right now. Our city is the best city. I'm doing so good. I'm Karen Bass. Vote for me. She is disgusting. They're all disgusting. It's just ridiculous. It's like these people that support rapists. All these people support rapists. All these people support rapists. It's just so nice that people go to a restaurant that support rapists. It's so nice. I hope they go home tonight and they think about it. They think about a woman sitting there getting roofied and taken up the hill and getting raped. I can't believe women are so pro-rape these days.
Cannot fend for themselves, and the LAPD leadership.
Look at this. Filthy, filthy people in there. Filthy, disgusting people in there. It's just the most ridiculous, scummiest space on earth. She's driving me nuts. What do you want to do? Should we run?
Where's Jessica?
They left. What, baby? You want to go for a walk up the street? Huh? Do you want to walk around Scientology?
Jessica's taking Will to urgent care.
Thank you guys for all that you guys do, for being here and just witnessing this chaos, this mess, this unacceptable way of life that they get away with. It's just frightening. It's just frightening. I mean, when you really think about it, what are the cops really doing? Other than just being just corrupt and corrupt,
Children are safe. Imagine today we got interrupted in our live twice while covering child trafficking because people getting swatted, people getting arrested. What? We're not filming.
We're not filming you.
Nobody cares about you.
Take your ego out. We're not filming you. We don't want you.
What do you want? What do you want? Stop filming. Shut up.
Shut up. Drunk ass. Stop filming everything. Well, maybe you're supposed to be sober and you just got out of a sober house and you don't want them to catch you drinking and being a complete mess. Maybe that's why. God. It's rare that you'll see me this on edge, but it's been one of those days. Oh, what did you say? Which grape shop? Which shop? I don't know. Yeah, you know what? And that's exactly what happened tonight. Is like they came out, and the one that Streets was saying was a little dope head, he's a little dope head. And you see him, he's like, "Ah," and it's sad. And he's in there getting fucked up. And then they're in there saying, yeah, go out there and just shove them. It's a game to them now. It's a game to them. It's a game to them. It's a fucking game to them. And they enjoy playing it. And they don't care about playing it. I just want the damn restaurant to be taken down.
Literally today, you guys, both live streams I did today were interrupted by the LAPD swatting DOA for no reason, by the LAPD arresting Danny for no literal reason. The LAPD doing nothing to do anything when Will just literally got assaulted.
His nose is broken.
But the LAPD leadership doesn't give an F about kids. They've been told, they've been protested, they watched the live streams. And is Cece getting swatted? Is Cece getting found out how many kids are going in there? No. The LAPD doesn't care. It doesn't care. Nothing raises a red flag. They're so comfortable with their traffickers. They get so much out of it that, you know what, better luck next lifetime to all the kids, because the laws won't be enforced in this country. They just simply will not be enforced. They don't care. If you're a billion-dollar industry, if you're Jeffrey and Jelaine, you get a pass. If you are the trouble teen industry, you're getting a pass. If you're Scientology, you get a pass. All you need to have is $1 billion in the bank, and then you can traffic kids. You can abuse them. You can have your way with them. There is no one coming to save you. That is the message from the LAPD. That is the message from the FBI. That is the literal state of affairs in this country that has no laws to be enforced.
To take care of the kids.
No one's coming to defend kids. No one's coming to help them. No one is coming to give an F. It's always the same thing. Every night we have to come out here for the same exact reason. For criminal acts to be committed, and no one gives an F.
Cops left.
Yeah, the cops left. Everything's great. Everything's wonderful. The child trafficking hotel is alive and well. In case anybody's wondering, the child trafficking hotel, nobody gives an F about.
There's Piggy. There's Piggy. There's Piggy.
Can you read the questions? That was me.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the questions for Serge. Okay, if you guys got some questions for Serge, myself, just let him go. Also spending a huge amount of hours planning all these swattings.
Yep.
Yeah, and revoking taxes. Yeah, it's horrible. I mean, DOA's got SWAT 3 times.
3 times and counting. Apparently, the LAPD has no plans to stop anything.
And now Danny's in there for was it
For they're blaming him of wanting to steal a scooter. Imagine
no,
he's.
they added another charge.
Oh, they did.
Uh-huh. I forget what it's called. What charge does people know what the extra charge is? I said it tonight and I don't have it in front of me right now. Hate crime, yep. A hate crime against the guy. And that's why he can't even get bail out.
I hate crime. Imagine that. The LAPD with a straight face allows a child trafficking institution, a child trafficking hotel, to purport that people are committing hate crimes when all they're doing is protesting the child trafficking. LA leadership, get that through your thick skull.
And that was the same guy that when you look at my live that I did tonight was on my one of my very first lives. He almost hit me with his scooter, and then he ran to his building and sat at his building, and then I confronted him over his building, and he yells at me, "Why don't you get a real job?" And I'm like, "And you have a real job?"
Why don't you stop child trafficking kids? Why don't you stop enabling the child trafficking of kids instead of projecting that other people don't have jobs as if we want to be doing this?
Yeah, it's just
As if everything, after everything we've been through, this is what we want to do. Also, couldn't be more disgusting. Setting up their little trap house across the street for women to be literally raped, for kids to be abused by all the Scientology parents who had been literally turning in their kids to be abused inside of that hotel. It's children who are made fair game by Scientology. Get that through your thick skull, America. The fair game BS that Mike Rinder's been blabbing about. Oh, I used to really abuse adults who escaped the hotel. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck if you were an adult? Getting ensnared with Mike Rinder and the rest of his OSA body. Who gives a fuck? It's kids who were being made fair game. It's everyone who has touched the subject of Scientology who really sits there with a microphone, allowing all the abusive adults to launder their image with a straight face. Oh, we had a lot of beliefs in there. Oh, we really thought we were going to save a world by enslaving our children. We really were getting far.
the question is, what other languages are common inside? I already have protest flyers in Spanish, Russian, Ukrainian, Thai, Madrid, Mandarin, Arabic, and of course English.
I mean, all of those, you guys,
Yeah,
all
all of
of
them.
those are there.
Every country.
They're very highly, this is a human trafficking operation. People get selected based on Scientology, knowing that they're going to be fair game to be trafficked, that no one on the outside is going to miss them. And yes, stop trying to save adults. Adults signed up for that. Stop saving the goddamn adults. Start doing something for the goddamn children who didn't consent to get signed up to be part of this disgusting culture. So
Just
miss us with this
horrific.
very hard. to do our job at the FBI because we can tell adults what to do. No one is asking you to go tell an adult what to do. Idiots at the FBI, idiots at the LAPD leadership.
When you see the idiots at the LAPD, because all they're doing is they're playing with adults. They're playing with the adult Scientologists. They're playing with the adults at the restaurant, and they're not listening to the kids and not even caring about what's really going on with the kids. And they won't give the kids 1 ounce of time to really voice what is going on so that they could actually start investigating the truth behind it and find and shut it down.
Yeah,
No,
because as long as you listen to
the
Mike
kids.
Rinder, it was all about adults having problems with adults. David was beating us, you guys. We really want to tell you what Scientology did to us. David was beating us. David was beating us. The Tampa Bay Times. Oh, David was beating the adults, you guys. We really have the scoop on Scientology. Adults beating adults. Adults who consented to be beat. Adults who got off being humiliated, adults who got off being literally enslaved. They loved it, they consent to it, they got off on it. Why were kids subjected to that depravity, FBI? Why were kids underage subjected to that level of depravity, LAPD leadership? Why were kids' passports getting locked up by Mike Rinder and the rest of his buddies? According to the LA Times, according to the newspaper, the Tampa Bay Times, children are having experiences that are very religious while their passports are locked up, while their parents consent to them being abused, while parents get to pay to see their child be abused. While parents get told, oh yeah, sadistically abuse my kid for 12 and a half hour blocks is what in the fuck our parents were buying. Here, abuse my child for 12 and a half hours. Where do I sign up for that? Where do I pay for that? Where do I sign up the paperwork to get my kids ensnared in the type of extreme, deranged role plays that I am getting off on? That's what our mothers were getting off on. Scientology mothers. You're a bunch of disgusting sadists. Scientology fathers, you couldn't be more deadbeat MFers. Putting kids in harm's way and getting off on it. That's not a religious experience. Aggravated child abuse is not a religious experience. Right, FBI, or wrong? Is child abuse, is aggravated child abuse, is kidnapping of children a religious experience, America? Yes or no? And you guys already saw, we saw the video again of the 12-year-old that was used by David to groom all his sycophants.
Yeah, you guys, if you did not see that, which Serge posted yesterday, you need to
And
check this.
today we just covered it with Alicia, the golden age of tech.
Yeah, check that out. You'll get
By
to
David
see.
Miscavige, a 12 or
And they're
10-year-old
clapping.
girl. Everybody clapping, everybody's so
Oh, look
happy.
at how wonderful. She's 12 years old and she's asking about sexual things to an adult. Yay!
They didn't show that. They didn't show that on the video.
Well, of course they didn't show that, but we know it. It's horrifying. Okay, guys, I'm gonna sign off on my phone and keep Mr. Surges alive so you guys could pop over there if you want. Yeah, the video was so disturbing of that little girl. Really think about it. She was 12 years old. I mean, if you want to really think about it, that's like the age Surge was when he was in there doing that. And he knows the real questions that they ask. And she's got people standing around her saying, oh, ask him again. Up, nope, ask him again. Go back to the front. Start over. Abuse. 12 years old.
Kids were being groomed to be
Lots of
used by
love.
adults. Kids were being groomed to be made fair game by Mike Rinder, by David Miscavige, by Marty Rathbun, by Debbie Cook, by Angie Trent, by Angie
And
Blankenship,
all these
by
people are
Soupy Shea Gentry, by Sean Quirino Smith, by Heather Hoff, by Annalisa Scapini, by Alfonso Barcenas Jr. and Sr., by Paul Keller House, Yvonne Keller House. How many more names do we have to name? It was a bunch of child traffickers, enabled, all state sponsored by the FBI, all approved by the IRS to launder the felonies, their self-admitted felonies against children. Inside of those hotels, they provide a very safe space for adults to become complete self-admitted felons and see not a shred of consequence. Because the LAPD literally outsources this type of felony incrimination interviews to children.
Mm. Okay, guys, I'm going to say goodnight to you on my channel here. Thank you for joining us for this intense day and just the horrific abuse that is still there every single moment and without protection from the people that are supposed to be protecting the children. It's
There are no
horrible.
laws getting
Yeah,
enforced.
there's
The
no.
laws exist.
Everybody
The law
runs around
says
with the
what it
law
says.
book
It's
in
a
their
black
back
and white
pocket.
issue.
Yeah,
It's a black and white issue.
yeah, it's horrible. Okay, guys, have a good night. Thank you for being here. You can jump over to Serge's phone. Yeah, and we are calling Render out because he made up all these rules. He actually was behind all the policies. It's just horrible.